Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new game on the channel. Today we're going to be playing some Cities Skylines. We're going to start a new city. We're going to start a new save on the channel. And yeah, so I've played a decent amount of Cities Skylines through the years. Not too much, not dramatically too much. But like a decent amount. And so I don't know. I don't know why I've never really brought it to the channel before. Chirper, this is Chirper. Hello, this is Chirper. Keep an eye on what your citizens are talking about and what is happening around the world. You found me. It's fake Twitter. It's what Twitter was meant to be. Hello, let's start by building some roads and zoning the areas next to them. Buildings will spawn on the zoned areas and you will unlock new city services and buildings as your city grows. So I'm guessing there's kind of milestones to do that. For help, click the question mark. Okay, the question mark is there. Build roads to expand your city. Select a road type and draw a road by selecting a start and end point for the road with the primary mouse button. Stop drawing a road by clicking the secondary mouse button. Okay, so we'll do just that. Now, I think it works on kind of a grid. And we can't really... Angles and grid, there we go. When a road building is selected, the small circle shows you the grid and what comes with it. So the grid that comes with it. Why would that not be... Like, that's not 90. Which means that these roads coming in are not directly... Oh, that's frustrating. So I'm going to turn it off the grid. And I'm going to have to kind of eyeball it. In fact, let's keep the road length line. And the grid that appears. There we go. Okay, our first road has gone down. And I guess you have to do the same thing on this side. So... There we go. And at some point they will have to connect up. And that's the highway that's kind of connected up to other stuff. So there's a bridge there. And... Oh, another bridge over there. And I imagine maybe we unlock these extra parts at some point. I'm not quite sure. So, that's the first things first. We need to build a little residential area. So we'll do that. Okay, now that I've got this started, maybe I could snap the grid back on. Because it looks like it's okay. So, we'll do that. But I also know, and this is from trying this game out previous times, is that the buildings are different sizes depending on how much of the grid you color in the zone color. So you make it green. So if you have the brush, you can paint it a certain size. So we've got Finch Street and Walker Street. That's where we've started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by doing just that. I'm going to make a little residential area. So that cost us 400. We've got 700 monies to start with. I go like that. But then if I go here and do that, and then let's say it connects up like so, and then I paint... Just, let's say we paint... how do I go about this? Let's go like that. And then... I guess they're kind of the same on this side. And then... I guess the same there. If you paint just the first one, I think it builds like a nice little house, like what I would associate a house size being for like... kind of where I live on the outskirts of London. Whereas if you do like the whole grid, it makes these massive buildings that I'm like, well, that's a mansion, so to speak. So this is kind of what I'm looking for us to be building. So let's do the same thing again. We'll do that out there, and then it will go there, and it can connect up like that. That's not a problem. And then it goes like that. Then you've got little offshoots. No, I don't think I like that, actually. So let's get rid of that. Give me all that back. That's all. Oh, it needs power and water. It needs power and it needs water. So how do I do that? So power. $40 MW. Whereas that produces 0 to 8. Okay, so where's the strong wind? So the wind is kind of strong. Keep in mind that wind turbines' power depends on wind velocity. So you want to put the turbines in the bluest parts, the really dark blue parts. So you could... Oh, you can't build them on water. I mean, that's odd. Wind turbines can definitely be built on water. So we need water and we need power. Creates heavy pollution, whereas this is just noise pollution. So let's put down a wind turbine in a blue area. And then we need to do water as well. So a water pumping station. So I guess it can go... Righto, so I think we need a water plant as well. Oh, you don't... I was thinking you had to... I was thinking the water plant would have to be on the water. But it doesn't. You can place it like... You can kind of place it anywhere and then, what, connect the pipe up to it? Oh, goodness me, I've no idea. Okay, I'm just going to plop it over there. And then I'm going to start running the cables. Or the pipes, I mean, not the cables. Like so. And then try and not waste any... Yeah. Okay, so that's done. Now, the electricity does need to be connected up. So we can just do that for now. Okay, so we've got our first power plant. It's not... Well, it's not a power plant, is it? It's a this. Okay, so... Green energy, what an... Yep, you can build elevated roads. Yes, I'm aware of the elevated roads. That's no bother. Our houses are being built. It's just slow. I'm making sure I don't jump the gun. I'm making sure we start off with a nice... Oh, sewers! Sewers. So... Shoreline recommended. So is that already... Says not operating. Is it operating? No, it should be operating. Oh, that's not got power, and that's not... They need power as well. Do of course they do. So we just do that, and then kind of the same thing over there. But at some point, we may just... Oh, no, resume game. We may just be able to kind of tell these things that they're fine the way they are. That they're all connected up. Because what I'm thinking is... These should all go. These little symbols should disappear. And the houses should get built. So... Yeah, I'll just do that. Go along like that. That's fine. Those houses will get built, and then they'll go all the way along that edge. And they are getting built. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so the reason I'm building these kind of smaller houses is probably not the best idea for actual kind of the population density, I suppose. Well, I don't really know. Industry. We are going to need some industry and some commercialized how. Okay, so the little corners. That makes sense, doesn't it? Just make the little corners. Shops. Okay, we are going to need some industry over here. So that's why everything is over this way. We can have industry all the way over here. So if the roads just keep on this out onto this. Oh, actually, do I want to do that? Do I want to? No, you know what? I don't want to do that. Can we get like the little road? Where's the little road? There it is. Have the little road that goes out this way. Can you build it? You can. Okay, so let's see what... Can I get the angle right? So the angle should be 135, because that's... You're halfway between your... You're halfway between your 90 and your 180. Oh, it goes even further. Okay, and then this becomes industry. So let's just build that. You do need a little bit of commercial alongside it, because you know your industry workers gotta be able to buy lunch somewhere. What's it showing me? Okay, that's wind. That's fine. That's happiness. That's mostly all good at the minute. There's some places that aren't quite so happy. Residential happiness is only at 30%. Why is that? What can I do to help that? Traffic flow is not a problem at the minute. Okay, so again, it's asking for more industry to be built over this way. I kind of like the idea that these like whole odd areas. I mean, industry does need to be bigger. Buildings need to be bigger for that. So it's hard to kind of see it, but that says negative 600 at the minute, or negative. Oh, that didn't stay yellow. That should stay yellow. We'll do that bit, do that bit, do that bit as well. Can't do any of that because it's in the shadow of the big thing. Let's do a little bit more. Like we can make that commercial as well. Okay, the industry is now kind of going down, so let's go to... Those are medium roads. No, we want two-way roads. That's just a two-lane road. Okay. So... Again, just kind of the same thing here, where your roads just connect up in a cool way. So... goes like that, and then maybe like there, and then out, and then there. You can make any zoned building historical to preserve its appearance. No, I mean I don't mind the buildings getting upgraded. I know that's a thing you get as well. You get the buildings upgraded. So industry is now dropping, residential is rising again. So just do what we do. These little kind of corners, and then we'll do little odd bits that are blue as well. Little shops, little petrol shops, little whatever. That corner, that can be it as well. Go that way. Go like so. Okay, so it's at negative 367 now. So if I escape out of that, we've got all these streets. Thornton Street, Olivia Street. Olivia Street kind of does the loop, and you've got Williams. Olivia Street goes all the way round, in fact, and kind of connects up again to Aspen Street, which becomes Aspen Road, which is just does a loop and goes back on itself. You've got the big old... Oh, look, you've got these kind of industry things in here. So what's that? An ice cube factory. That's a fish stick factory. Oh, if I can get it, that's a Garments Limited, okay? And then a Goods Unlimited. What we got over here? A box factory, an ice cube factory, a Garments Limited again, another box factory, a quiet corner shop, and a general store. Okay. So at the moment, there's actually not really a demand for anything. We're okay. Have we got water everywhere? Yes, we do. We've got water. And the electricity is not really a problem at the minute. In fact, let's throw down... Let's just kind of get ahead of the game and throw down another one of these. Just while we've got the money to do so. So that number goes up. That's at 15 at the minute. If we do another one at some point... although that dark blue kind of fades into... Oh, look, it's even darker over there. Is that because it's up on a hill? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's no bother. Okay, that's no bother. So our industry... Kind of, look at that. You're driving the... Look at that. That's so cool. That's so cool. Can we follow it? We can follow it. Oh, it parked up and disappeared. Okay, that's fine. So it wants a few more houses, but the houses aren't not even full up over here. We're at negative 188, and I don't know when the first milestone is. To get to 400. Okay, that's what we're going to try and do today. We'll try and get to 400, and once we do, or if we do manage to do that, I mean, we should theoretically be able to. It's not a crazy thing to think we can achieve. Okay, and then connects up nicely like that. So we can just add these little kind of extra sections onto our stuff. So that goes all the way to there, but does it connect? Oh, it won't connect up easily. So what if we do like that? And then it will. So we're going to have this kind of like odd shapes of roads and buildings appearing. I don't mind it. I like it. I like it, in fact. Okay, so then what if you go even further out? Go to... Oh, no. Okay, sorry, I've messed that up. You want to go to there. And then connect round. And then you do like a big loop and you connect up there. And I'm kind of hoping that doing things like this, the way I'm doing it, will... Also... Oh, they're down on... What does that mean? What does that mean? Not enough workers? Well, I guess I just need more residentials then. That's all that is telling me, I suppose. But not even all of the houses are being built. We're at negative 62! Negative 62. Our population of 180. So we just kind of need to wait until that clicks over. We just keep working. We just keep working for the minute. So, a little industry has appeared. So let's just paint a couple of blue corners. A little bit of industry has appeared over here. So to do that, it's the... No, it's... Oh, you can have one lane roads. Decorated roads, two-way roads. Okay, there it is. So that goes all the way to there, let's say. And then that's kind of like the next portion of what could be industry buildings. I love that there'll be one little solo building over there. That'll be funny. Okay, so there's industry prepped. But that doesn't necessarily mean that will just instantly get built. Not all of these buildings are being built. So we do that. Do that. We'll do all the way to the end there. All the way to the end like that. Do this, this, and this. And then little mix and match there. All the way there. And like so. Okay, we're in the positive now. We're in the positive. Okay, how are we doing on our electricity? We're creating 15, consuming only 5. How are we doing on our water? Water consumption is 7.5. Drainage capacity is well above that. Roads now have names. We can look at the roads and look at the names. I mean, I like the fact that I don't like the fact that it's creating what looks to be quite a lot of air pollution. That's not great. Unless we can we... I mean, we are producing good energy, so we're not exactly, just very short-sighted, not thinking about things. Our houses are going down, and like they've got a little parking space out front. That's awesome. I love that. I love that so much. Look at the cars. They're all just parked up, going off to work, whatever they're doing. Some of them are going to drive off into the industry. That's where they live. That's where they work. And then at some point, I guess we'll unlock new things, and they won't have to work just in industry. They'll be able to work in other places as well. A little bit more residential wanted. So we'll just do that. Notice how I'm not really building on this side because I don't know what's going to come over here. And also at the moment, they don't really have a way to get out. Which probably isn't great. In fact, so I should probably build them a way to drive out. At the minute, they can drive into the city and then they can't really get out again. Which isn't ideal. So let's just do this and then connect it up like that. Just so that there is a way out. So that's Holmes Street, which goes all the way from here by the looks of it. Oh no, all the way from here? Where does it even start and end? It loops all the way around and then connects up all the way out here. So Oh, it started to rain. So at some point, we should see cars, perhaps even this... Oh, no, the big truck's gone a different way. Oh, it's delivering fuel. Okay, that's fine. 277. We're in the positive on our money, which is lovely. And we've started... Kind of the way the city has been designed is a bit of an interesting one, really. They're not building any buildings there. That's curious, isn't it? Maybe because it's on like an odd corner that can't really be reached easily. Okay, now I'm going to just quickly make sure that all of these internal places do have buildings at least laid down. These do not. But they're, you know, like they'll just build a house when they need it, so to speak. Low density residential. Yeah, there we go. It's low density. It's meant to be. They've got like a big open garden that just kind of goes onto the corner of the street. That's all right. That's technically their house. Oh, okay. That whole corner just is theirs. Oh, it's the same over here. So what if I do that? Ah, interesting. Well, that's not really what I wanted to happen. So let's get rid of those ones that are kind of taking up extra spots. Like what is that? Why are you doing that? This is why I kind of think I need to do the singles on their own first. Make sure people aren't taking up... Look at that! What is that? Goodness me! Taking up all of those spots. That's ridiculous. They'll go find somewhere else. Okay, so I've got to kind of just be a bit careful with those. So let's go like kind of block by block here and just unpaint anything that currently doesn't have a building on it. Is anyone taking up 2 spots? Because you shouldn't be. You should be taking up single spots. So that people can make the houses. You don't need to take up... Like, one of those was taking up like 4 spots, which was ridiculous. So... 1, 2... 3. I'm going to say we need 2 greens. And then over here, it wants a bit more... It wants a bit more industry, so... Can just do that. Okay, that works. Residential again now is picking up. So there's a commercial house going up. Sorry, commercial building going up. There's another one. What's odd is that if it's saying it wants residentials, then they should be getting built. So there's one on the corner there. And we'll do a commercial corner there. That one's already being built. So this is what we should have. It should be like a... When the demand gets to a certain point, that's when we start building it. We don't kind of prep ahead and get ourselves into trouble. So that should be next. Whoa, you got a fancy car. Look at that. And then the donut van. What the heck is that? Oh, it's just a satellite for television. Oh, something else. Oh, look, and now they... Oh, the donut van. Where's the donut van going? The donut van shouldn't be going anywhere. Okay, so... Okay, that's being built. The industry... Sorry, this one isn't. Okay, now let's go here. Want something to be built there. And something to be built there. This is really kind of micromanagey. But this is like the level I want it to be at. Like where I am kind of genuinely having some of an impact over how my own city looks. How my Wholesomeville looks. So there's one being built there. That's good. Still a relatively high demand for residentials. So build one there for us and build one there for us. That one, did that just click like it's being built? No, that one did, but that one isn't. Okay, build on the corner as well. Oh, that is being done. Good. Now, a commercial building could go there. Now, this is the next residential building that should appear. And it is. Okay, so then on the corner. Don't know if that will get built. That should... I would hope so, but if it doesn't, then it doesn't. We'll build this corner as well, because the residential demand has gone up a bit. Does that look like that's going to go? Not quite. Oh, you know it is. Okay. Then we'll do the same thing on this corner. That's all right. And then we'll do a blue one in between. Okay, good, good, good. That one's being built. That one's also being built. 394. So we're very much... We're going to get there. It's going to be in like 2 seconds. As these buildings get finished up, a population will hit the 400 mark when somebody moves in there. When the scaffolding comes down again. Burger van's back. Hot dog van. 395, that building's almost done. Under construction is now done. No one's moved in yet. 396. Well, I suppose someone will. Okay, the the call for residential housing has now gone up. So it's all right. It's not with like in a particular rush. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so we've unlocked taxes, loans, garbage, healthcare, and education. So the garbage, I'm going to guess, we could, or we should, theoretically put in the industry area over there. But that'll be next time out, because all I've done at the minute, I think, is I'm just waiting for that house to go up and that commercial building to go up, but it hasn't yet. Okay, so I'll turn that off. That also hasn't gone up. Are there more? No, they've all got... They're all... Yeah, everywhere should have a building. I don't really want empty plots and then something happens later and it just appears. No one seems to want this one. I wonder how quickly, if I just throw one down on a new street, if it will just go, like, really quickly. No, it doesn't look like it will. Okay, fine. Well, that's fine then. We'll wait until next episode to worry about that. So at the minute, this is Wholesomeville. It's not massive. It's very odd in the layout, the design, I suppose. You either live in these big cul-de-sacs or you live in these big rows, with some like linking up in odd ways and others not. And just, I'm not bothered about it. I'm not worried about it. Those are traffic routes. Can we see how the traffic is? Oh, the traffic looks like it might get a bit tough on these junctions. So maybe we could ease that somehow. Maybe by building like a way for you to connect up like that, for example, like kind of loop away from it. I don't know. That'll be next time though, guys. We're at a good amount of money, not really spending too much money. Just kind of getting the city started in a way. How are we doing on energy? We're at 9 out of 16, so we might need to throw down another wind turbine at some point. We may have to kind of put one down over here. Or maybe like over here, you know, like in the corner. Tuck it away in the corner. That could do us as well. The health level isn't great, but we've only just unlocked that. So we'll plop that down at some point, and then the garbage should probably go over here somewhere, really. And then education, that'll be an interesting one, because yeah, that doesn't really cover as much as you might think space-wise. So there might be one there and then like one there. They're gonna have to be dotted around. But that's okay. That's fine. That's all good for now. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed episode 1 of Cities Skylines. I certainly enjoyed it. I like the fact that we've got what looks like a clear vision for how the city is going to kind of grow and expand. And as we get to these extra parts, we'll start to include them and use them as we see fit. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.